Hey there everyone, Mystical Arcane here, and I am presenting to you another one. Another beautiful, excellent video, I assume. Let us begin to the video that talks about the goods of RWBY. Let's start it off with the fact there are not very many things good about RWBY. I'm being brutally honest. RWBY had amazing potential when it began. It was an excellent start. It had an excellent beginning, and then it was squandered after the creator died. Its legacy torn to shreds, and it's upsetting. It makes a lot of people angry. People have literally turned away from RWBY because of it. Back before Monty died, we could always expect a quality fight. Storytelling that wasn't nonsensical, but not great. Not bad, but not great. And interesting characters, interesting weapon designs. Since then, every single one of those have taken a turn after his death. Don't get me wrong, this video is about the good, not the bad of RWBY. We're trying to understand where its good lies. That's the point of this part. So, let's get into the good. First of all, something you must know about RWBY is that the Grim designs will always be spectacular. You'll love these Grim designs. You'll want to stroke on the cock of whoever made them because holy shit, this guy deserves a hand job. I'm not gay. Anyways, we have the Apathy Grim, we have the Deathstalker, the Nevermore, the Headless Horseman motherfucker that they fought against, Leviathan, and Dragon Sama, aka Kevin, aka Dragon Grim. Holy fucking cow, these drum designs look excellent. You'll love them. The next that you'll absolutely love and adore, the fights. The fights are orgasmic. You'll have to be wearing no clothes, because for the maximum pleasure that you'll receive, you're going to literally be spasming on the floor with how pleasurable the fights are to watch. Pyrrha versus Team Cardinal, Adam and Blake versus the robots, Osmond versus Cinder, Team Coffee versus the Breach Grim, Professor Port in all of his glory regardless of time. They're amazing. Every single one of these fights, Neo versus Yang, Raven versus Cinder, Crow versus Tyrion, Crow and Tyrion versus Clover, Ironwood versus Watch, Crow versus Winter. There's so many good fights in RWBYs, and a lot of them sure are from volumes 1 to 3, but there are bangers outside of those volumes. It's just constantly a fighting show. It's very fun to watch them fight because the characters are meant to fight. They were made and designed to fight each other. And I know the writers and I have had our differences with what we like to show, and that I can clap flies out of the air faster than they can, which makes them very jealous. But overall, these things, which have nothing to do with the RWBY writing, are excellent! The gun designs, the weapon designs in general, Crochet Moors, Crescent Rose, Adam Taurus's blade, Wilton Blush, Pierre's javelin and spear thing, I forgot her name, was it Akuo? And then her shield was Milo? Whatever. All of these things. Ember Cecilia, Gamble Shroud. Fuck Gamble Shroud. Fuck Weiss. Weiss's weapons and Blake's weapon both suck. Boo. They're not as cool as everyone else's. We have Crow's Harbinger. These names of power. Nora's Mjolnir, or whatever. Ren's Stormflowers. They are fucking astronomical designs. They are really nice to look at. They fit the characters. They do a great job. The characters do a great job themselves. Most of the characters look like what you expected in the first 3 volumes, but then later on, well, holy fuck, they went back. Please, for the love of God, go back to volumes 1 to 3 for design ideas. John looks like somebody plucked his hair from a farm, doing fucking his corn on the cob as a hairstyle. Genuinely, what the fuck is this? Look at it, I tell you. Look at it! This motherfucker walking around with this shit. And then they actually made a scene where a bunch of older ladies are giggling at John, because obviously John has to be a mega oblivious Chad. There's also a thing that I really enjoyed. The fact that no one was invincible in RWBY. Except Cinder. Only she was invincible. But everyone was seen having weaknesses. Torchwick was egocentric. He would constantly underestimate his opponent, which led to Blake getting one up on him, even though he should have demolished her, because he's the better fighter, but he didn't expect her clones to suddenly change in the middle of nowhere with Dust. Speaking of Dust, Dust was great, volumes 1 to 3. That's all I'll tell you about Dust. Dust had importance back then. The world building. The world building was interesting. Aura was interesting. So many things were nice, interesting. How they worked. Holy fuck, was all this shit amazing. They had all of the potential. A broken moon in the sky sets a very ominous and dramatic feeling. RWBY just hit that vibe of perfect, amazing, and spectacular, all in one, despite having less than stellar animation. Because, put it bluntly, we all came for the fights, and boy did it deliver. This is Mystical Arcane, talking about the good of RWBY in a 6-minute video. How the fuck did I manage that? I'll see you next time.